In this lesson, we're looking at rounding decimals, and I've got 5 numbers written at the top here, and I'm going to round them to various decimal places. Now the first one, we'll start with rounding this to 1 decimal place. Now the first thing you need to do is to identify, well, which number represents the first decimal place. Well, there's the decimal point, so this number here to the right, that's the first decimal place. The second number here is the second decimal place. Now I'm rounding to the first decimal place, so what I like to do is just to draw a line in a different color representing that first decimal place there. I then look at the number to the right of the line and I ask a question, is this number 5 or more? If it's not 5 or more, I just leave this number to 5.6. So it's 5.6 to 1 dp, 1 decimal place. Second one, 2.76, I'm going to round this to 1 decimal place. Again, there's the decimal place there. I look at this number here and say, is that 5 or more? Yes, it is. So I add 1 to here. So that will become 2.8. And that's to 1 dp. This question here, let's round this to 2 decimal places. Now 2 decimal places will be here. We've got 1, 2. I then look at this number and say, is that 5 or more? Well, yes it is. So I need to add 1 to here. Now when I add 1 to here, that will obviously give me a 10 here. So I'll have a 0, carry the 1. That will give me a 10 here. So 0, carry the 1. So I'll actually get 4. If you write 4.00, that's fine as well, but you should just really write 4. So that's 4 to 2 dp. Let's have a look at this fourth one. Let's do this to 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places is there. I look at this number here. Is it 5 or more? No, it's not. So therefore my number is 8.939 to 3 dp. And this last question here, let's do that to 1 decimal place again. So 1 decimal place is here. I look at this number. Is it 5 or more? Yes, it is. So I add 1 to 4.6, which will give me 4.7. And that's to 1 dp.